Scorpios are known for their intensity, passion, and determination. Often regarded as one of the most powerful signs in the Zodiac, they have an innate desire to dig deep, to get to the truth, and to understand the world and the people around them. Here are 7 things you should never say to a Scorpio, and why. 1. The first thing that you never want to say to a Scorpio is you're overreacting. Scorpios operate on a profound emotional depth. Their feelings and perceptions are often more intense than those of other zodiac signs. Their intuition is sharp, allowing them to pick up on energies and emotions that others might miss. When a Scorpio reacts to something, it's a culmination of these deeply felt emotions and the energies they've sensed. Labeling it as an overreaction disregards the depth and intensity of their feelings. It's akin to telling them that their emotional thermometer, which is inherently part of their nature, is wrong. The reason that you want to avoid telling a Scorpio they are overreacting is because when their emotions are dismissed, Scorpios can feel deeply wounded. Their instinct might be to withdraw to protect themselves, leading them to build emotional walls. Over time, if they continually feel their feelings aren't valued or respected, they might become less inclined to share, leading to a distance in relationships. This distancing is a defense mechanism, helping them avoid further emotional pain. 2. The next thing you want to avoid saying to a Scorpio is, "I don't trust you." At their core, Scorpios are fiercely loyal. They hold trust in the highest regard, often going to great lengths to prove their reliability to those they care about. A Scorpio's word is their bond. Therefore, questioning their trustworthiness not only feels like a personal attack, but also makes them question the entire foundation of the relationship. It's as if their efforts to be trustworthy and loyal have gone unnoticed or unappreciated. The reason that you might consider avoiding saying, "I don't trust you" to a Scorpio is that the aftermath of such a statement can be a deep sense of hurt. A Scorpio might reassess their relationship, pondering whether it's worth investing their energy if their trustworthiness is under scrutiny. They might become more guarded and less open, trying to shield themselves from further accusations or hurt. 3. Another thing to not say to a Scorpio is, "You're so secretive." Scorpios value their privacy, often keeping certain aspects of their life or feelings to themselves until they deem it safe to share. This isn't because they have something to hide, but because they want to protect their vulnerabilities. They choose to open up when they sense genuine care and understanding from the other person. Branding them as secretive can feel like a challenge to their character and an invasion of their personal boundaries. The reason behind this is because such an accusation can make a Scorpio even more reserved. It may feel like a signal that they need to be even more protective of their inner world. This can lead to a cycle where they're less likely to share, reinforcing the perception of them being secretive. 4. One thing you definitely want to avoid saying or having to say to a Scorpio is, "I lied to you." For Scorpios, honesty is a cornerstone of any relationship. They value it not only in themselves, but also in others. When someone admits to lying, it shatters the transparent and genuine connection Scorpios strive for. It's not just about the lie itself, but the breach of trust and the potential hidden motives behind the lie. The reason that you never want to have to say, "I lied to you" to a Scorpio is that the revelation of a lie can lead to a deep sense of betrayal. Scorpios might replay events in their mind, questioning what was real and what wasn't. This can cause emotional turmoil, and their trust in the person might be irreparably damaged. They'll likely be cautious and wary, not wanting to be deceived again. 5. The 5th thing that you should not say to a Scorpio is, "Can't you let it go?" Scorpios have a knack for remembering emotional events vividly. When they're hurt or feel wronged, it leaves a deep imprint on their psyche. Asking them to let it go is not just about forgetting an event. It's about dismissing the emotional impact it had on them. It might seem like a small issue to someone else, but for a Scorpio, it's tied to their emotional memory. You might avoid saying, "Can't you let it go?" to a Scorpio because feeling that their emotions aren't valued can lead to resentment. They might start to believe that their feelings are secondary or unimportant in the relationship. Over time, this can cause them to suppress their emotions, leading to a potential emotional outburst later or a withdrawal from the relationship. 6. You should never tell a Scorpio you're too intense. Intensity is in a Scorpio's DNA. They approach life with fervor, whether it's their passion, their work, or their relationships. It's this intensity that drives them, pushing them to dig deeper, to strive for more, and to truly connect with the world around them. Criticizing this intrinsic quality is like criticizing them for being themselves. You'll want to avoid saying, "You're too intense," to a Scorpio because such criticism can make them self-conscious about their natural disposition. They might feel the need to tone themselves down, leading to an inner conflict where they're not being true to themselves. Over time, this can lead to feelings of frustration and a sense of not being genuinely accepted. And number 7, you should never say to a Scorpio, "I don't know why you're so obsessed with the truth." Scorpios have a built-in radar for authenticity. They can often sense when something is off or when someone is not being genuine. Their desire for the truth stems from this innate ability, coupled with their dislike for superficiality. They believe that true connections are built on transparency and genuine interactions. You don't want to say, "I don't know why you're so obsessed with the truth" to a Scorpio, because mocking or trivializing their quest for truth can make them feel isolated or misunderstood. They might start to question whether their values align with those of the person making such a statement. This can lead to them distancing themselves, seeking connections elsewhere where their values are better aligned and appreciated. So, there you have it. 7 things that you never want to say or have to say to a Scorpio. Look past the phrases themselves and keep the reasons in mind. If you want to have a positive relationship with a Scorpio, stay far away from these words. If, on the other hand, your aim is to ruffle a few feathers, by all means, go right ahead and let these words fly. Just make sure you brace yourself for what comes next. I highly doubt you'll enjoy it as much as you think you will. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. There's much more to come. Click the bell icon to be notified when we post new content. And as always, thanks for stopping by.